In a quiet little town, nestled between rolling hills and a sparkling river, lived a young girl named Lily. More than anything in the world, Lily loved to paint. Her room was a chaotic wonderland of canvases, brushes, and colorful paint tubes. She painted everything she saw. The sunrise that kissed the hills good morning, the grumpy cat that sunbathed on her neighbor's fence, and the intricate patterns of frost on her windowpane in winter. But despite her passion, a little cloud of doubt always hovered over her. She would look at her paintings and sigh, wishing she could capture the true magic she saw in the world. The magic that seemed just beyond the reach of her brush. One crisp autumn afternoon, while exploring her grandmother's dusty attic, Lily stumbled upon an old wooden box, tucked away under a pile of forgotten quilts. The box was carved with swirling patterns of vines and stars. Her heart thumped with curiosity as she lifted the heavy lid. Inside, resting on a bed of faded velvet, was a single paintbrush. It wasn't an ordinary brush. The handle was made of a smooth, pearly wood that shimmered in the sliver of light from the attic window, and the bristles were as soft as a whisper, glowing with a faint, silvery light. A small, rolled-up piece of parchment was tied to it with a silk ribbon. Lily carefully untied it and read the spidery script. "This brush paints not what is, but what can be. The magic is in the heart of the artist." Lily's hands trembled as she took the brush back to her room. Could this be it? The key to unlocking the magic she'd been searching for. She set up a fresh canvas, dipped the magical brush into a blob of sky blue paint, and thought of the most magnificent sunset she could imagine. As the brush touched the canvas, something incredible happened. The paint didn't just sit there. It flowed and swirled on its own, creating colors she had never seen before. Hues of fiery orange, deep magenta, and liquid gold danced across the canvas, forming a sunset so breathtakingly beautiful. It looked like a window into another world. The painted clouds seemed to drift, and the sun pulsed with a warm, gentle light. Lily was mesmerized. For weeks, Lily and her magical paintbrush were inseparable. She painted a forest where the trees had leaves of pure silver and the rivers flowed with starlight. She painted birds with feathers like jewels, singing melodies that you could almost hear just by looking at the canvas. Her paintings were no longer just pictures. They were alive with a magic that captivated everyone who saw them. People from all over town came to admire her work, marveling at the incredible, lifelike quality of her art. Lily became known as the girl with the magic touch. For the first time, she felt truly confident, truly proud of her creations. But as time went on, a strange feeling started to creep into Lily's heart. The praise and awe from others felt hollow. She relied completely on the paintbrush. She would sit in front of a blank canvas, her own ideas feeling dull and lifeless without the brush's magic to bring them to life. The joy she once found in the simple act of mixing colors and letting her imagination run wild was gone, replaced by a dependency on the magical tool. The brush was doing all the work, and she was just its guide. The little parchment S-words echoed in her mind. The magic is in the heart of the artist. Was the magic really in her heart, or was it all in the brush? One day, determined to find the answer, she put the magical paintbrush back in its box. She picked up one of her old, familiar brushes, its wooden handle worn smooth from years of use. Her hand felt heavy, her mind blank. The self-doubt she thought she had conquered came rushing back. What if she couldn't create anything beautiful on her own? What if she was nothing without the magic brush? She took a deep breath, closed her eyes, and tried to remember why she started painting in the first place. She remembered the joy of watching colors blend, the thrill of creating something from nothing, the love for the world she wanted to capture. She decided to paint her grandmother's garden, not as a magical, starlit wonderland, but as it truly was, beautifully imperfect. She painted the cheerful, nodding sunflowers, the stubborn weeds peeking through the cobblestones, and the slightly crooked fence. She didn't think about making it perfect or magical. She just painted from her heart, pouring all her love and memories of that garden onto the canvas. She mixed the greens, yellows, and browns, letting her own feelings guide her hand. She focused on the texture of the petals, the play of light and shadow on the leaves, the warmth of the sun on the stone path. Hours later, she stepped back to look at her work. The painting wasn't glowing or moving, but it was filled with a different kind of magic. It was filled with life, with emotion, with her. The sunflowers seemed to radiate warmth, and you could almost smell the earthy scent of the soil. It was the best painting she had ever created, not because it was technically perfect, but because it was honest. It was hers. In that moment, Lily understood. The magical paintbrush hadn't given her talent. It had simply shown her what she was capable of. It had given her the confidence to see the magic that was already inside her. The real magic wasn't in the shimmering handle or the glowing bristles. It was in her own eyes, the way she saw the world. It was in her hands, the way she translated her feelings into color and form. It was in her heart, filled with passion and a unique perspective that no one else had. From that day on, Lily continued to paint, sometimes with her old, ordinary brushes, and occasionally she would take out the magical one, not as a crutch, but as a friend that reminded her to believe in herself. Her art became even more renowned, not for its otherworldly glow, but for its profound heart and soul. Lily learned that the most powerful tool any artist can possess is not a magical instrument, but the unwavering belief in their own, unique, inner magic. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more tales that inspire and uplift.